What is NFT minting? You may be wondering how NFT minting can help someone to quit their day job. Luckily for you, Nugget Lover, in today's video, we will be talking about how minting NFT helped Sara Bauman quit her day job. Let's begin this video. In the world of art, new opportunity is emerging. Digital art and its transformation of the landscape of the art world's traditional outlines. Rather than selling a physical work, which is subject to traditional copyright laws and auction houses, non-fungible tokens or NFTs offer unprecedented opportunities to acquire and sell artworks. Minting your NFTs can be a lucrative revenue stream if you create digital art. While there are more involved methods of coding and creating NFTs, there are numerous online marketplaces and wallets that simplify the process of creating sellable digital artwork. Here's the story of how minting NFTs helped Sara Bauman quit her day job. Sara Bauman was in a patient's room one day in September while working full-time as an occupational therapist at a Texas hospital. Her Apple Watch began pinging incessantly. Of course, you cannot quickly scan an Apple Watch for information, she explains. As a result, she went downstairs and dialed her husband's number to inquire about the situation. He took up the phone and immediately began to cry. "Sara, Gary Vaynerchuck has just purchased all 3 of your artworks," Bauman recalls her husband telling her. The remainder of her Genesis non-fungible token or NFT collection, consisting of 10 paintings of women wielding weapons ranging from grenades to flamethrowers, sold out in 45 seconds. Bauman immediately inquired about quitting her job. She genuinely cared about her patients and co-workers, but art was her passion and she had always wished to pursue it full-time. Her husband advised her to take a wait-and-see attitude, recognizing that now was the time to capitalize on the momentum. Bauman put her head down and began working feverishly on her next NFT collection, which she describes as being more purpose-built for the space. Women and Weapons is a 10,000-piece profile picture project, or PFP, that features women of various skin tones, human-powered weapons such as boxing wraps and nunchucks, and nods to historical women such as Queen Isabella of Spain and Hurrem, the Ottoman Sultan's wife who led an almost equal caliber with her husband. She drew each woman by hand and then used an algorithm to combine their disparate characters to create each unique image. After approximately 6 weeks of working 9 to 10-hour hospital shifts and then returning home to draw an additional 5 hours, Bauman minted Women and Weapons in October 2021. They went fast, selling out in less than 4 hours. The remainder is largely irrelevant, she says. Cliche but true. Bauman was finally able to leave her hospital job in January and has emerged as the artistic leader of a community dedicated to challenging men and women's double standards through jarring, vibrant portraits of women who look viewers in the eye and challenge them with protruding tongues or hands stuffed with ninja stars. People might pass a movie poster of a man holding a weapon and think nothing of it, Bauman says. Why is it that as soon as you're seeing a woman holding a weapon, you have an issue with it? These double standards are evident in the NFT industry, where an infamous 2021 Art Tactic report revealed that women artists accounted for only 5% of NFT art sales. Bauman spoke with CoinDesk about her collection's goal of challenging this status quo, the disturbing 1940s advertisements that inspired her work, and how she's using Women and Weapons to provide women with a non-violent weapon, education. We all know that before Women and Weapons, Sara painted her smaller Genesis collection, but that was before she got into NFTs. How did she initially try and sell them? It was primarily done through Etsy. She attempted to launch her own website on Shopify and promoted herself on Facebook and Instagram. It would be a morning post before she left for work and then an evening post when she returned home. That was all she could do in the time she had. Recognizing how much the collection meant to her, her husband encouraged her to mint her artworks as NFTs. It took her a long time to research and truly understand the space, made all the more difficult by the fact that she didn't have a lot of time to devote to research. We saw the tweet about Sara getting her big break from Gary Vaynerchuck. How did that happen? On Saturdays, Gary Vaynerchuck will occasionally announce that he is looking for a new one-of-a-kind artist to collect from. In her case, he had advertised that he was looking for a one-of-a-kind artist with unsold work. "I'd love for you to be my first collector," she wrote in his comments, before attaching some of her images to her link. So, Gary Vaynerchuck really helped launch Sara Bauman's career in NFT. He is helping not only Sara, but also a large number of other women. Not only artists, but female entrepreneurs as well. He has Avery Akinini, the president of Vayner NFT, for example. She is the most incredible woman that has ever existed on the face of the planet. He's been a huge advocate for women entering the Web3 industry, educating them and ensuring they have the opportunity to work in high-profile roles. There's that statistic going around about 5% of art sales in the NFT space go to women artists. When she saw that, she was surprised. Or she was more like, this makes sense based on what she'd seen. She believes a little of both. A little surprised in that she had not anticipated the number being so low. Simultaneously, she was as if to say, okay, this is fuel. Let's go. This statistic has made her realize that not only is there a need for increased female representation in the space, but also for increased education about it. It was very much a boys' club in early to mid-2021. Many women felt extremely marginalized. They are still pursuing pay equity, as well as equality for female leaders in business, technology, and law, in a wide variety of fields. Web3 is such an uncharted territory. They must bring in as many women as possible in order to capitalize on this opportunity. Seeing what it's done for her, the fact that she is able to pursue her dream of being a full-time artist, she wants to invite women in not just to purchase NFTs or to start their own NFT project, but to execute whatever superpower they have in Web3 in order to have a sustainable career and financial independence. What made Sara ultimately quit the hospital to go into women and weapons full-time? To begin, she attempted to continue working in the hospital on a PRN basis, which essentially means on a need-to-know basis. Until about January, she worked 1 to 2 days a week, usually weekends. On her final day in the hospital, she realized that she had been thinking the entire time, I have so much to do. I have so many emails to respond to. I have so many tasks to complete. Of course, having a Middle Eastern mother, her mother was constantly reminding her, Sara, you better not quit your job. You have no idea how long this will last. After several months of working on a PRN basis, and her mother realizing that women and weapons needed Sara full-time, she says, Sara, I believe you should quit your job and perhaps work full-time for women and weapons. Wow, acceptable. Finally, her mother gives her the go-ahead. In designing the collection, how did Sara come up with the women's different traits? To begin, she will state that creating an NFT collection is not an easy task. You must ensure that everything is in order. However, one of the goals she set for the traits was to have as much representation as possible, given the constraints inherent in a generative collection. She was inspired by her manager Carolyn, who suffers from vitiligo, a skin condition that causes the skin to lose its pigmentation. Carolyn is a body she created to represent women who have vitiligo. She aimed to represent a range of hairstyles, hair texture, hair colors, skin tones, and eye colors, as well as to name the body characteristics associated with notable women throughout history. Not all of them are. She has one named Lavenza, who is the wife of Frankenstein. Additionally, she desired weaponry that required manual power. They possess an abundance of brass knuckles, boxer's wraps, and nunchucks. It's not about firepower. It's more about the individual strength. That is the source of the weapon's power. But her Genesis collection has firepower. What about it? Yes, indeed. She desired to select weapons from various eras. such as the 1940s. When women entered the workforce, it was in the context of the war. Her first piece features a woman holding a grenade with flowers emanating from it. She came across numerous advertisements from the 1940s and 1950s that denigrate women. There is one shoe advertisement that features a woman lying next to the shoes with the caption, "Keep her where she belongs." They are truly disturbing and a large part of why she desired to portray women as powerful during that era. Another advertisement depicts a man spanking his wife. He has her on his lap in a chair and he is spanking her for purchasing the incorrect brand of coffee. She desired to depict a woman from that era of advertising holding that grenade in a satirical manner, while also removing the violence from it through the addition of flowers. She is the one who ignited her flame. Did she get people to take issue with the possibility that her collection is promoting violence? Art is designed to elicit an emotional response. Would people have stopped and conversed or inquired if it had been a woman holding cotton candy? Almost certainly not. One of the primary reasons she created the collection was to initiate dialogue about equity, representation, and double standards. She accomplishes this by possessing something jarring. People frequently message me with the question, "Why women's and weapons? Why not respect and equality?" Which she responds with, "This is why. I'd like to have this kind of conversation with you." How did Sara choose which charity to donate 5% of her initial and secondary women and weapons sales to? Sustainable change is critical for her, as is the recognition that education can be a women's weapon, particularly in underserved countries where women frequently lack that opportunity. Even a semblance of an education can increase a woman's chances of achieving independence and launching her own career, which is why she chose the Malala Fund. She is paving the way for women and children worldwide to have that opportunity to attend school. Does Sara have a favorite weapon that she chose to depict in the collection? It's not identical to Persian daggers, but the gold daggers are probably the closest she can get. Clearly, she is Iranian. She adores all things gold, which is why gold weapons are her favorite. However, the golden daggers are her absolute favorite, which she attributes to her cultural appreciation. If you examine some of the Ottoman daggers, you will notice that they are extremely ornate and beautiful. Not only did they serve as symbols of power and status, but they were also works of art. Both the arts and technology industries have been accused of being male-dominated. As a result, one can safely assume that NFT art would exacerbate those issues. However, is this truly the case? The truth is that both are true. While women artists represent a small percentage of NFT sales, they fare better in the new market than in the traditional world of fine art. While the situation is not ideal, the trend is positive. As more and more digital women artists make headlines, there has been a general push to increase the number of women producing NFTs, as well as to increase their visibility and support. What position do women currently hold in the NFT ecosystem? And where are women going? Fighting for visibility and representation. Allow us to begin with a paradox. Although the NFT space's decentralization ostensibly gives artists equal access to collectors and investors, the majority of the highest-grossing NFT artists have been men, from Beeple to Larva Labs co-founders John Watkinson and Matt Hall. Additionally, many have observed that the majority of top artists featured on curated, application-based platforms are male. Additionally, research indicates that women account for approximately 15% of cryptocurrency users. With all of this information, it's easy to conclude that the NFT space is dominated by men, with a noticeably lower representation of women and minorities. However, as more artists entered the NFT industry over time, women gained increased visibility in the space. This is partly because prominent figures such as Gary Vee and Reese Witherspoon publicly expressed their interest in and support for women-led NFT projects or artworks. More intriguingly, women have established communities dedicated to advocating for gender inclusivity by amplifying and promoting the work of women artists and anyone who identifies as such. As early as 2020, women artists were acutely aware of the importance of assisting one another in establishing their presence. This is how Women of Crypto Art, or WOCA, came to be in 2020, when it was founded by NFT artists and collectors Etta Toddy, Angie Taylor, Stina Jones, Giselle Flores, and Sparrow. Contrary to the collective's name, their approach to promoting women is not political. Many of our artists don't make a big deal about their gender because art is art. WOCA exhibitions are not about purchasing art solely on the basis of gender. They are a celebration of the vast amount of female talent that has gone unnoticed in previous exhibitions. Supporting each other. Women in NFT is founded on the same principle of mutual support and educating women on how to master the crypto market. Lori Grace Bailey, an NFT photographer, launched the project in November 2021 with a single goal in mind: to enable women and underrepresented artists or photographers to succeed in the NFT or Web 3.0 space. Similarly, the upcoming Women of Crypto project commits to constantly working toward the education and empowerment of underrepresented individuals, as well as bridging the gender divide and inspiring and invigorating more women to participate in the world of crypto. With regards to the now famous World of Women project, they monthly airdrop works by emerging NFT artists from around the world, with the goal of increasing visibility for a group of previously underrepresented artists, the majority of whom are women. Driving social change. Even more impressive is the capacity of some women-led NFT initiatives to use NFTs to affect social change and contribute something positive to the world at large, and to their peers in particular. Women Rise, a collection of one-of-a-kind NFT artworks honoring international women activists, artists, scientists, and coders, recently donated 4.375F to the Malala Fund. Maliha Abidi, the organization's founder, plans to fund 3 additional organizations promoting women's rights and girls' education in the near future, as well as to eventually build the Metaverse's first school. Sara Bauman's Women and Weapons project, which includes 10,000 diverse, beautiful, and badass women NFTs, also donates a portion of its proceeds to the Malala Fund. Ashley DeCan, the creator of 2 distinct projects, Crypto Titties and She Survives, has chosen to donate 25% of all proceeds to breast cancer awareness. Returning to World of Women, 5% of its proceeds were donated to She's the First and Too Young to Wed, 2 charities dedicated to promoting girls' education and ending child marriage. Additionally, it has hosted a number of auctions, raising $49,000 for Rockflower, a fund that invests in female entrepreneurs in developing countries. Women are pioneering NFT projects that are reshaping the Web3 industry. One 13-year-old girl launched an NFT collection that has already generated more than $4 million. And another popular women-led NFT project generated more than $40 million in the first 2 weeks of 2022. However, financial support is not the only motivation for these women-led NFT projects. Numerous female non-fungible token artists are utilizing their non-fungible tokens to foster a more diverse and inclusive environment within the crypto, Web3, blockchain, and non-fungible token or NFT worlds. There appears to be a gender divide in crypto, with more men than women. Male creators account for 77% of NFT art sales, while female creators account for only 5%. However, the NFT industry is rapidly growing and diversifying as new female NFT artists and creators release new NFT collections daily that highlight new use cases and utilities for NFTs. Without a doubt, this is only the beginning of the development of NFTs and Web.3. Are you not convinced? Today alone, Ether sees over 1,487.36 million TPS, or Ethereum transactions per second. Now let's look at how these empowering women-led projects are shaping the industry through their NFT artwork collections and devoted communities. Here's the 11 women-led NFT projects that are shaping the industry now. Number 1. World of Women, or WOW. The World of Women NFT project, also known as WOW, is a collection that features 10,000 unique, diverse, and powerful women avatars who take great pride in making a positive impact and helping people, especially women who are new to the NFT space. The WOW, or World of Women NFT project, was released on 27th of July, year 2021. And was created by the NFT artist at Vaynerchuck. When the NFT project first launched, the NFT artwork were all originally priced at 0.07 ETH, or about $225 per NFT. Now the NFTs are officially selling for hundreds of thousands. The NFT collection has now generated more than $40 million in the first 2 weeks of 2022, according to a Rolling Stone article. WOW's vision with their NFT collection is to use the art collection and NFT community as a way to increase diversity and inclusivity in the NFT and Web3 space, build new and equal opportunities for anyone around the world to become an NFT owner or NFT creator, and educate and onboard the next generation of creators, artists, and developers. The women-led NFT project became so popular and mainstream last year that Reese Witherspoon bought a World of Women NFT as her very first NFT and proudly put her newly purchased NFT as her PFP, or profile picture, on Twitter. Number 2. Boss Beauties. The motto and inspiration behind this trending NFT project is "A woman can be anything she wants." Boss Beauties is a women-led NFT initiative of 10,000 unique, strong, and independent women created by Lisa Mayer, who has been helping empower women for 10 years. The mission of this NFT project is to educate and empower the next generation of women and girls. Currently, the NFT collection is listed number 65 on the top trending charts on cryptoslam.io for the last 24 hours, with a total of 162,182 ETH, or $46,602,348,972. Boss Beauty's NFT has also been one of the top trending NFT collections on OpenSea and has a total of 5,400 owners and has traded 11,000 in Ethereum. Number 3. Women Rise. The Women Rise NFT is a collection that consists of 10,000 unique pieces of artwork based on 453 hand-drawn traits that celebrate and present women scientists, activists, artists, coders, and more. The NFT collection was created by the 26-year-old artist, author, and activist Malia_Z_art, who has been focusing on social justice, women's rights, gender equality, and girls' education for the last 9 years. According to the founder and artist of Women Rise NFT collection, her collection is more than an NFT and art project. It's an entire movement for women's rights and girls' education. Malia believes that education is a basic human right, and it's not always accessible or fair to have to rely on authorities, school buildings, or physical books. However, Women Rise's ultimate goal is to build the first school in the Metaverse for the 258 million children around the world who have no access to education. 129 million of them are girls. Number 4. Women and Weapons, or WAW. The Women and Weapons NFT project, also known as WAW, is a collection of 10,000 hand-drawn art pieces of diverse, badass, and beautiful women inspired by women who lived during the mid-20th century when women were not viewed as powerful. The artwork in the WAW NFT collection includes over 200 plus special attributes created by the talented artist Sara Bauman. She is also known as Sparky, who pursued her career as a full-time occupational therapist working in the hospital system, while she's selling her NFT art on the side. The Bold NFT project was launched back in October 2021, and the initial art collection of 10,000 pieces sold out on launch day. The NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, were intentionally equipped with weapons like daggers, brass knuckles, and nunchucks to help showcase and bring more power to women in an era where they were viewed as less powerful. One of the most interesting and cool aspects of the symbolism of the weapons included in the collection is that they are symbols of empathy, intelligence, kindness, and education. The WAW NFT collection was also created to become a vehicle to raise money for charity and utilize platforms to make a difference in the world. The first step of their mission is their commitment to donate 5% of the collection's profits to the Malala Fund, where all girls can learn and lead without fear. Number 5. Alpha Girl Club. The now sold-out Alpha Girl Club, also known as AGC, is an NFT art collection of 10,000 hand-illustrated alphas ranging from eye-catching colors, traits, and themes. The theme of the collection, or NFT experiences, should be felt in the physical world, not just online in the Metaverse and online. The NFT project also offers exclusive IRL or in real-life experiences, events, airdrops for any AGC holders, community or NFT collectors, where they will receive goodies and collectibles. The art project is also creating custom tools like wallpapers, shirts, merch, poster export, and more. One of the coolest features when you purchase an Alpha Girls Club NFT is you gain all-inclusive access to a mental health app curated by the Alpha Girl Club team. Some features of the mental health app will include their daily check-in system, access to mental health experts, exclusive content that will help you get through your day, and much more. Alpha Girl Club NFT recently teamed up with Women and Weapons, or WAW, for the month of giving to collaborate and grow their communities, increase engagement, and also give their community members a chance to win one of their free NFT mints. Number 6. Rebel Society. Rebel Society is a limited edition NFT collection of 7,000 female characters created from hand-drawn elements in celebration of all inspiring badass women stored on the Ethereum blockchain as ERC721 tokens. This is an NFT project that has a modern take on the women who rebelled against society's rules and demands. Whether the women were stereotyped, sexualized, body-shamed, abused, or silenced. One main initiative of the Rebel Society project is to help other women artists bring their creativity and artwork to the blockchain and help NFT artists who stand out with their talent but can't afford to launch their own NFT collection due to the costs required. This is a popular NFT project that is joining the Web2 Me versus Web3 Me social media challenge across Twitter, which shows how people and NFT owners can actually relate and see themselves in their NFT artwork. Another remarkable aspect about this NFT project is the community members of the Rebel Society are taking it upon themselves to create their own merch to represent and showcase their bullish NFTs. Number 7. The Flower Girls NFT. The Flower Girls is an NFT collection that consists of 10,000 unique flower girls that were generated from over 950 hand-drawn traits. The up-and-coming NFT project was created by Varvara Ale on the Ethereum blockchain. The Flower Girls collection is also a charitable one. The successful NFT collection donates 20% of primary and secondary profits donated to a range of children's charities. 5% of primary and secondary profits used to collect children's NFT art. The Flower Girls artwork is currently selling for 0.6 ETH on OpenSea, which equates to around $1,736.81 per NFT. Reese Witherspoon shares her story of how she got into NFTs and how she hopes to establish equitable gender representation in NFTs and Web3. As I got more educated about NFTs, I realized there's just so much opportunity for women to own their own work. I think it's really important as new worlds are being built that we bring consciousness to female creators and female entrepreneurs. That is an opportunity to own your work in perpetuity. Number 8. Girlies. The Girlies NFT collection is a sold-out generative non-fungible token collection with a Purpose, created and illustrated by 14-year-old digital artist at Valeria, featuring 10,000 one-of-one art pieces that celebrate beautiful, strong women. This NFT collection is a father or daughter duo, which makes it pretty special. Valeria says, "The idea for Girlies came to us when my dad mentioned an article about women in the NFT space and how only a small percentage of NFTs come from women artists. After learning more about what other women were doing in this space, I was inspired to create my own NFT. However, we quickly found out that generative art isn't easy. I put in hundreds of hours of work to create over 300 traits, and my dad spent weeks learning about the tech stuff." The teenage founder of the NFT collection is on a mission to help fund girls and recently donated $30,009.70 or 10F to the Malala Fund. Number 9. Uwu Crew NFT. The Uwu Crew is a women co-founded, generative NFT collection of 9,670 avatars inspired by anime and pop culture, where the collection aims to be both inclusive and expressive. Each Uwu Crew non-fungible token is completely unique and features up to 9 traits with 140 plus assets created by Uwu Crew's sole artist lore. An interesting property of collection is its unique asset generation, which involves over 25 layers of hand-drawn art. The Uwu Crew project launched on September 5, 2021 at 5:30 p.m. EST at the cost of 0.06 ETH each. At the time of writing this blog, NFT buyers are currently buying one NFT for around 0.2732 ETH or about $776.58 US. And the all-time volume on OpenSea for Uwu Crew is 4,184.36 Ether or around 11,894,210.67 US. Number 10. Kumu X World Resident. The Kumu X World Resident is an interactive non-fungible token or NFT art collection created by the female founder at Nikki Siu High Art. The Kumu X World Resident's NFT collection consists of 6,666 Kumu residents that include 9 different classes of residents with more than 500 plus traits. The NFT collection also claims that a percentage of sales go toward children and mental health charities. When you buy a Kumu X World NFT, you can become an explorer and wander through the world of Kumu. While in Kumu's world, you can wander the unexplored lands and meet other explorers waiting to be discovered. Each Kumu resident lives in their respective habitat or area, and each individual token has its own class. Residents can enter live expeditions where you will work as a team to solve challenges in order to proceed, and new classes will be revealed. Currently on OpenSea, the non-fungible token has a floor price of 0.26 ETH, 3,800 owners, and has traded more than 3.3 thousand ETH to date, with Ethereum currently listed at $2,632.47. That would equate to $8,687,151 million in volume traded on OpenSea alone. Recently, one of the Kumu X World NFTs sold for over 48.69 ETH in February 2022. The popular NFT collection also has a roadmap that includes children's storybooks, Kumochis like pets, and KXW coins for game development. As you can see on Twitter, one of the token's fans is extremely excited to be able to read and interact with her new Kumu X World coloring book. Number 11. Long Necky Ladies or LNL. This is the first female-led all-women generative art project. The founder, leader, and artist of this NFT project is an inspirational 13-year-old girl named Nyla Hayes, who started drawing at age 4 and created her first NFT at the age of 9. The Long Necky Ladies or LNL is an NFT collection created for dreamers that consists of 3,333 pieces of fine art, hand-drawn, computer-generated elegant females of all races that feature an elongated neck. The inspiration for the long necky ladies collection came from Nyla's favorite childhood TV show, Dino Dan, where she fell in love with a gentle yet brave brontosaurus who she referred to as Long Necky. How much money has the NFT collection made? Let's say in November of 2021, the Long Necky Ladies NFT collection had already profited $4 million. And currently on OpenSea, you can see how many items are for sale, the number of owners, the current floor price, and the total amount of volume traded for the Long Necky Ladies NFT collection. Nyla's NFT collection quickly made history and gained mass mainstream attention, where a variety of news outlets started talking and writing stories about her NFT project, and celebrities like Eva Longoria, Logan Paul, Reese Witherspoon, and many others purchased her NFT artwork. There is no doubt as to why each of these remarkable women-led NFT collections was singled out. These inspirational and empowering women, girls, and examples in this video demonstrate the numerous benefits of learning about NFTs, Web 3.0, the blockchain, and cryptocurrency. This is only the beginning of what the NFT industry has to offer. That's it for this video, Nugget Lover. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon.